So today, I'm going to be using one of your guys' decks, the Majestic Chance, and see how well can I do. This time I'm going to be using the Sorceress, Warlord, Enchantress, and the Naga. Now we got the Sorceress Naga combo. You guys know how powerful that could be, while buffing up my own heroes with the Enchantress, and randomly buffing up a specific hero using the Warlord. This could be one of the strongest damaging deck that we can potentially use if we do this correctly. But let's see how far can we go using this deck. My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Alrighty, shout out to the person down here for recommending me to try out this deck. We're facing the Avenger. Haven't faced an Avenger yet, so very surprising to see one. I mean, we cannot do much with the Warlord, so I'm going to try to buff up the Naga and deal damage to his Blaze, maybe. Blaze and his Warlord. So let's go. Plus, we also buffed up the Sorceress, which is pretty good. Warlord does go next. The Paladin got the buff. He might actually heal up the Blaze right there. Hits my Sorceress. Are you kidding me, dude? That's crazy. Now my Warlord goes next. We can actually buff up the my Warlord here and deal damage to potentially his Warlord and the Blaze potentially. There we go. Lots of damage to the Blaze and the Warlord. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. He is not getting lucky with buffing up the heroes that goes next in his favor. But he is still going to do a lot of damage to me, though. The Naga, at least. The Sorceress takes so much damage. Come on. And he re-enchants the Sorceress, man. That's unfortunate. Let's take out his Warlord right here. This should hit the Avenger as well. And there you go. Also hitting the his Blaze. His Avenger now got buffed since we took out one of his heroes. So now his Avenger is doing 126 damage, which it's quite a lot. And that will take out the Sorceress right there, meaning that I won't be able to enchant him unless we use the arena objects in my favor. He double hits the Warlord. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, seriously. We could actually enchant him using the Sorceress ability right there, using the arena object. So let's try to do that while also hitting the Blaze towards the Warlord. We failed to enchant him. We took out the Blaze, but we failed to enchant the Avenger, which I needed it to deal that extra damage to him. So unfortunate misplay right there. But we should still win here, even though his Avenger is doing 126 damage. Let's see if we can win here. He's going to try to heal up. Okay, so he's going to try to heal up and deal damage to me. And he does deal damage to the Enchantress and the Warlord. Naga gets the buff. Unfortunate buff right there. Not getting the hero that I wanted. Let's see if we can hit the Avenger and the Paladin right there. Lots of damage to the Paladin. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. He won't be able to heal up unless he somehow makes a specific play to heal up. He heals up. Are you kidding me, dude? Alright. Warlord gets the buff. We cannot use a Warlord. We should still be able to take out his Paladin. There you go. And the Warlord finally deals damage, insane damage, to the Avenger while buffed up. So now the Avenger has 199 health left. It's a 3v1. He can two-shot the Naga. But he's going to keep the Warlord alive. Which I don't know if that's the right play, because if the Warlord gets a buff, I just need 2 hits. And that'll be game. And the Enchantress gets the buff. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. We're doing how much? 76, while the Enchantress has 135. So I can push the Avenger towards the Enchantress. That will be game. Can we actually do it? Yes, we do. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. I was getting very, very, very nervous right there. But we managed to get the victory right there. Very happy about that, ladies and gentlemen. For the first win, super stoked. Let's continue on. Second match here. So far, so good. Facing the Wombo combo in an open arena as well. This is going to be very bad. He starts up with the Griffin. He'll definitely use the Ragnar's ability while hitting my, potentially the Enchantress and the Sorceress. No, he's going for the Thunderpulse and the Ragnar's ability. Hitting the Naga. And potentially the Enchantress. No, he doesn't. Alright, so that was a very weird play. I did not expect him to do that. Naga gets the buff. Not much I can do there. We're going to buff up the Sorceress and the Warlord here. We failed to buff up the freaking Warlord. We did a lot of damage to his Griffin, but we failed to buff up the Warlord, which I was hoping for that. He is going to use the Charges and the Axe. The Axe will focus on the Warlord. Charges is going to deal lots of damage to the Sorceress and the Enchantress since they're together. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness gracious. Buff up the Warlord here. And hopefully you can hit the Griffin. This should take him out, right? Yep, it does. And we're going to enchant the Ragnar. But I think it's, a little bit too late. I don't think we're going to win here. Even though we enchanted the Ragnar and the Thunderpulse, which is awesome. I don't think we're winning here. He just got a double kill. And the Naga just almost dies as well. And he heals up his hero. So there's not much I can do here, ladies and gentlemen. Not much I can do here. Hit the Ragnar here in the Thunder Paws, maybe? We actually got the double hit on the Thunder Paws right there to take him out. But regardless, all he needs to do now is... I mean, just hit both heroes once and he'll win. So that's unfortunate right there. So we just got destroyed, basically, against the Wombo combo. He's going to use the axe, and he actually makes contact with the Warlord to take me out. So, unfortunate first loss right there, ladies and gentlemen, against the Wombo combo. I was not able to do much because, I mean, he just destroyed me using his abilities, right? I wasn't able to do much. Let's continue on. Alrighty, so 1 win, 1 loss. I'm really hoping we can win here. Frostfox paired up with the Blacksmith and the Slime. That's going to be very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. The Naga got buffed, but I really don't want to use the Naga for damage, you know? We can buff up the Naga using the Enchanters and push the Sorcerers upwards to enchant... Who? Is that all 4 of them? All 4 heroes got enchanted. What an amazing start. Now, he has the Blacksmith to remove his enchantment. And of course, I mean, the Sorcerer just almost died. The Naga gets the buff. I would like to see how much damage the Naga can do in one shot against a hero that has the Sorcerer's enchantment, but we can't do that right now. So I'm going to just push the Frostfox towards the fire. And okay, not the greatest. We did 200 damage. I just expecting more hits than that. He is going to heal up the Frostfox because the Naga is enchanted. So, and he just took out the Sorceress. Okay, okie doke. Hopefully any one of them gets the buff except the Naga. Warlord gets the buff so we can deal insane damage to the Blacksmith at least. This will deal damage to the Frostfox as well. Blacksmith taking insane damage, but he is still alive. He is going to, again, heal up the Frostfox. The Naga just dies. Well, yeah, we ain't winning here. We are not winning here, ladies and gentlemen. The Warlord gets the buff. Honestly, not much I can do there. Push the Archon towards the fire. We just took out the Blacksmith, but definitely too late. Frostfox goes next. He can only heal up by hitting... Well, he has multiple heroes I can hit to heal up. Hitting the Enchantress is unnecessary. Actually, it's kind of necessary since he has the Slime so he can re-enchant me. He misses the Enchantress, which is very weird. We're buffing up the wrong hero, man. We're getting very unlucky with the heroes getting the buff. We took out the Archon, but we're, again, buffing up the wrong hero. We're not going to win against the Slime. The Slime is tanky. We're not going to win against the Slime. He does need 4 hits, I think, to take out the... Oh no, 3 hits to take out the Warlord. And now he needs 1. And the Enchantress needs 2. And we're not winning here, ladies and gentlemen. Even though the Enchantress got the buff and she does go next. Whoa! Okay! Whoa! Lots of damage. We did almost, well, 220 damage to the Slime, which was pretty good. Will he be able to hit the Sorceress? Or, sorry, the Enchantress? Of course he gets it with a double hit. Okay. Not the greatest play, ladies and gentlemen. We are struggling. Struggling right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can win here. Interesting deck that he has. We saw it with the... Okay. So the Naga goes first, but we can just use the Enchantress to just deal damage to the Goblin here. And the Barbarian. Okay. So on 94 damage right off the bat. And we actually enchanted the Jaguar right there. So pretty good, decent start. Let's see if we can, make the most of this. Since the Jaguar is enchanted, the Enchantress is going to take a lot of damage. Okay, not even a lot of damage. Death. Are you kidding me, dude? Alright, so the Naga gets the buff here. Let's see how much damage we can do to the Jaguar. Right there. That was actually enough. I actually need to see how much damage. She did 292 damage, but I think she is doing more than 300 damage in one hit. I think she is doing over 300 damage. That was a crazy amount of damage that he just did right there. Okay, so lots of damage right there, but we're still fine. Warlord gets the buff, which is actually pretty good. Let's hit the Cultist right here, potentially towards the Naga if we do this correctly. Oh, not even towards the Naga. We actually push the Sorceress towards the Cultist. Barbarian goes next. She is kind of blocked. She is going to try to, of course, hit the Cultist to make the Barbarian go right. We're still alive. Thankfully, her ability does not hit my heroes. Like, look at this. We can actually one-shot the goblin, which is absurd. Like, it's crazy. So we'll just take out that goblin right there. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll take out the goblin. The goblin's a little bit dangerous. If we can somehow hit the cultist as well, that would be great. There we go. Alright, so it's a 3v1 here. And of course, the barbarian's going to take a little bit of damage right there because of the goop. 3v1. Even though the barbarian is not enchanted, we should still be able to win a 1v3 here. Or 1v2 if he takes out the sorceress, which she does not. Again, she is hugging the goop down there. But we should be able to... no, just push the Naga downwards to deal the damage. So let's do that. 100 damage. And she is still in the goop. Perfect. She is still in the goop, so 142 damage right there. The sorceress will die no matter what, unless she pushes the Naga or the warlord towards her and pushes her out of the way. No. Alright, so. Almost takes out the warlord. That's dangerous. I need the warlord to get the buff. Good. So, we can get a nice little double hit right there. By doing it like this, this should be a nice little double hit, yes? No. No, it is not. He does need to take out the warlord and then double hit the Naga to win. He fails the double hit, thankfully. And even if he would have pushed the Naga towards the goop, I would have still survived the attack. Alright, so I'm very happy that we were actually able to win this one. A struggle bus, basically. But the Naga did... I think the Naga is doing over 300 damage if we hit someone that's enchanted with the Naga being buffed by the Warlord and the Enchanters. I would like to see the exact number, but I think it's almost 300 damage. Let's continue on. Alright, 2 wins, 2 losses. Definitely not the greatest. Ooh, Frost, or the Yeti Banshee combo. That's a dangerous combo. He starts off with the Archer. Thankfully, the Banshee is not near enough to the Banshee to use his ability, or, to get speed buffed. Okay, thankfully she didn't do that much damage to my heroes. Naga gets the buff. Okay, let's push the Naga towards the Archer. This could potentially make the Sorceress to just enchant someone up there, yes? No. But we buffed up the Naga to deal a little bit of extra damage, and now the Naga can deal extra damage to the Banshee since she is enchanted. Heals up the Naga, or sorry, the Frost Fox, and of course, he buffs up the Yeti. Naga gets the buff though. Look at this. I mean, just use a Naga. Oh my goodness gracious, that is crazy. The Yeti did not get burnt. We slowed him down though. We slowed him down, but he can still use his ability here. Of course, yep, my Naga just died. My Naga just died. Alright, so that's unfortunate. But if the Sorceress, or not the Sorceress, the Enchantress, there you go. The Enchantress gets the buff. We can just take out the Banshee right there. And we're going to enchant his Archer. So that's another speed nerf, which is great. 3v3. His Yeti is almost dead. Archer is getting weak. The Frostfox is still full health, which is not the greatest because he can actually heal up. So he is going after going after the Enchantress is a waste of time. Never mind, he went after the Sorceress. Okay. Let's see. Warlord gets the buff. Not much I can do there. Yep, not much I can do. Let's see if we can just hit the Warlord normally and then take out the Yeti and enchant the Frostfox. Yes! There you go. Perfect. We enchanted the Frostfox, so now he's taking extra damage. He can still heal up if hitting the Sorceress, Warlord, or the Archer. And I need the Warlord to stay alive. Taking out the Enchantress is unnecessary, dude. He heals up the Frostfox again, which is unfortunate. But Warlord getting the buff, that's huge. 139 plus 41. That's 170 times 2. That's 340 damage if we can get a double hit. There we go. I did the math correctly. But you know what I mean. 176 times 2 is for 352. Regardless, we still took out the Frostfox right there. Alright, so he is going to try to get a double hit right here, yes. Takes out the Enchantress, so, I mean, with the Sorceress going next, and since she is buffed, and the Archer is nerfed, we'll definitely take her on one shot. And of course, the Sorceress gets the attack buff right there. 169 damage is absurd. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our 3rd win. So far, so good. 3 wins. I mean, it's still too early in the run. We're only a quarter of our way there from getting to 12 wins. So it might not be doable, but we can still try my very best. Let's continue on. All right, guys, we got 3 wins, 2 losses. Interesting deck. All right, so let's see if we can win here. He starts off with the Paladin. Thankfully, the Assassin is kind of like in a very awkward position. He is going to try to use the Assassin for damage. Let's see if he gets it off. And onto the Warlord. Are you kidding me, dude? He gets it off. All right, let's see who's going to get the buff. The Enchantress gets the buff. Let's buff up the... I mean, let's just push the Assassin out of there. Not even out of there. Holy, the Assassin and the Paladin took a lot of damage. Let's go. Will he be able to use the Assassin for damage right there? He might actually miss. Onto the Warlord. And, okay, he actually hits 3 heroes with it. Very well played. Very well played. But we do need to take out his freaking... we do need to take out his Assassin. We cannot keep the Assassin alive. So we're going to buff up the Warlord. Take out the Assassin right there. Hits the Enchantress, okay? So there you go. We took out his main threat. Great. Enchantress. I mean, I would like to take out the Enchantress first, so that way he doesn't enchant his heroes. Even though we are playing in this arena where he can just re-enchant his heroes if he wants to. If he gets lucky, of course. But, okay, only 110 damage right there. Not to worry about that. Enchantress goes next. Warlord gets the buff. Would this be enough to take him out? I don't think so. He surrenders. Let's go. Alright, thank you for giving me the win. I was getting a little bit worried right there because the Assassin did deal a lot of damage. So it was still kind of anyone's game. But thankfully he decided to surrender right there and give me the win. So let's go. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. Let's see if we can win here against a heal deck. Alright. We start off with the Warlord. The Warlord does get the buff. So let's see if we can just hit the Priest right there with a buffed Warlord. I'm hoping that we don't burn the... We're going to burn the Kong, aren't we? Oh, no, we don't. We don't burn the Kong. So the Kong is still not damaged, meaning that he won't be able to use his ability. He is going to give the Dancing Dragon defensive buff. Decent damage, actually. Alright, alright. Who gets the buff? Wait, who got the buff? Oh, the Naga got the buff. We're going to buff up the Sorceress here. Let's see if we can enchant somebody. Right there. There we go. Oh, yes. Oh, we did damage to the Kong, though. Oh, that's not good. But we actually did damage to everyone, though. Oh, I think the Sorceress is going to die here. Sorceress is dead. Alright, so we enchanted 3 heroes, which is good. But we still took lots of damage. Warlord gets the buff. Not much I can do there. But we are going to take out his... hopefully both of these guys right here. Can we just hit both of these? Get a double-handed Dancing Dragon. Oh, would a burn be enough? Yes, let's go. Alright, so he won't be able to... I mean, he can still heal up the Kong. But his saving grace is to push the Kong near my heroes at the end of the turn. He will be dealing damage to the Naga. Okay. Unless he somehow pushes the Naga out of the way. Nope, the Naga will be able... is going to take a lot of damage right there. The Kong is not enchanted. The Priest is actually enchanted with the defensive buff. The Naga gets the buff. I mean, deal damage to his Priest right there. Alright, so we did decent damage to both of them. Kong goes next, 101 health, 122 health. He is going to burn the Warlord. Yep, he's going to burn the Warlord. Oh no, he's just going for a direct hit onto the... Oh, I'm not sure what he wants to do. He's just going back and forth. Okay, he's burning the Warlord. Will the ability be in reach onto the Naga? On neither. Hooey, on neither. Alright, so... let's see if we can actually burn the Priest once and for all to take him out. He decides to surrender. Thank you, because I completely missed the play that I was trying to do. Alright, so let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be 5 wins. Now I'm happy with the run. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. 5 wins, 1 loss. Or 2 losses, sorry. Banshee Satyr. Banshee Satyr with Banshee Yeti. We are going to enchant both of these guys. Hopefully the Naga deals damage upwards. Yes, we do. We actually buffed up all 3 heroes and did them a little bit of damage to the Yeti right there. Alright, so he is going for the Barbarian play onto this Warlord. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, he is. Never mind, he decided to change his mind. He is going for direct damage onto the Naga. Very interesting. Okay, decent damage, decent damage. Enchantress gets the buff. Not exactly what I was hoping for. I mean, we're just gonna deal damage to these two. Yeti and the Banshee. No way, that was not a double hit. I was hoping for a double hit. Only 135 damage. We enchanted the Satyr. I probably should have pushed the Satyr out of the way. I completely forgot about that. Alright, so it's going for the Yeti ability. Okay, we're fine. We are fine, ladies and gentlemen. We are fine. Naga gets the buff, but unfortunately, we won't be able to see how much damage she actually does. But I think, like I said, it's over 300 damage right there. We are going to try to double hit the Barbarian, hit the Satyr. Let's go. We actually took out the Barbarian, which is fantastic. Banshee goes next. He might just push the Satyr towards the Warlord, I'm assuming. I mean, not necessary to go after the Enchantress. The Enchantress already did her job, you know? But he decides to go after the Enchantress. He actually takes out the Warlord. Very well played. But we can actually one-shot the Satyr and the Banshee, so let's do that right now. So, right at this angle right there. We failed to hit the Yeti, sadly. Hopefully the Yeti does not make a comeback, because he actually does have the speed buff, which he can use to basically destroy my team right now. So I'm hoping that he fails to do the attack that he is planning to do. So he is going to try to double hit the Naga. Hits the Enchantress. Okay. Can we push the... Just push the Yeti towards the Naga. There we go. Alright. More than enough to take her out. To take him out, sorry. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our 6th win. Very happy right now. Very happy with the run. Halfway there through the challenge. Let's continue on. Alright, guys. 6 wins, 2 losses. Avenger. Okie doke. He starts off with the Assassin, perfect for me. I don't want the Assassin to just deal insane damage whenever it is not his turn. Instead, he's going for the double hit onto the Warlord. Warlord gets the buff. There really isn't much I can do here. Let's see if we can somehow make the Naga hit the Assassin. That would be key. There you go. The Assassin actually gets hit. Out of the way. He can heal up the Assassin if he wants to, but I don't think that's going to be the right play for him. But yeah, he is actually going to heal up the Assassin right there. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to deal damage to me. No way, dude. How? Thankfully misses the Enchantress, but holy, dude, are you kidding me? I mean, push the Sorceress to deal damage to that Assassin. Sadly, the Assassin is alive, so I think the Sorceress is going to get a lot of damage, potentially even get taken out. No, and the Warlord as well. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me right now? Warlord gets the buff. This should be enough to take out the Assassin right there. There we go. Plus, the Avenger takes over 200 damage right there, but the Avenger got buffed since we took out the Assassin right there. So now the Avenger is doing 126 damage. He is going to heal up the Avenger and the Slime. No, he's going to slow down the Naga. But yeah, he's going to slow down the Naga and lower her attack. Thankfully fails to actually take out the Sorceress, which is good. Naga gets the buff. Can we just hit both these guys? Just hit both these guys. Bada boom. Again, 207 damage to the Avenger is awesome, but unfortunately he is going to heal up the Avenger. Potentially take out the Warlord here. The Warlord is actually still alive. Okay. What can I do here? There really isn't much I can do. Double hit this Slime. We do double hit the Slime for 212 damage, but sadly that is not going to be enough. He again going to heal up his hero. The Paladin is becoming the MVP right now. He is continuously healing up the hero. He decides not to go for the heal. He decides to go for straight damage, and he actually takes out both of my heroes. Now this is a loss. I don't think we're making a comeback from this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think so. The Paladin keeping him alive was definitely crucial in his winning. So he's probably just going after the Sorceress. I mean, the Sorceress does have the attack buff. Plus, he can heal up the Slime if he wants to. So, I mean, he didn't heal up the Slime, but regardless, I don't think we're winning a 1v3 here with a speed nerfed Naga. So, ladies and gentlemen, this might be a loss. If we can get a double hit on the Slime, that would be great. Yes, we do. Paladin goes next. We have 131 health, so the Paladin needs 3 hits to take me out, unless he pushes me towards the Avenger, which is super easy to do. So he is going to do that, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to be our 3rd and final loss after winning 6 times. Not a bad run. 6 wins in a row. We got halfway there. We just wasn't able to, you know, do well. The Naga doing 292 damage is crazy, but I think she is doing 305 damage if she is fully, set up to deal that one-hit combo or that one-hit damage that she can do. I think she is doing 305 damage, which is absurd. So we're just going to claim this reroll right here. Basically, I mean, other than the Arrowheart and the Thunder Idol, nothing else I could have wanted. But regardless, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. 6 wins, very happy. If you guys have any other recommendations that you want to see, just let me know down in the comments below. That's what I'll do for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for the continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.